Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to TheRing. I'm Tony, of course, here with Matt, and this is going to be one of the many videos we make here today. First off, this is TheRing, and we're going to talk about TNA. I've called it before, and I'm going to say it again. TNA will not make it, will not live past this coming decade. Until 2020. They're lucky I'm getting until 2020. That's 9 freaking years from now. And they're not going to make it in, this new decade. They won't. Like I said, they're lucky I'm giving them that much. But here's the new thing. TNA has released a statement saying that they are wishing to focus on younger talent, such as WWE is doing. So yet again, they are stealing a WWE-originated idea. Everything they are doing is based off of WWE. Everything WWE does, it's like Family Guy and The Simpsons. Nothing happens on Family Guy that didn't happen on The Simpsons. Alright? And that's what TNA is. TNA is Family Guy. WWE is The Simpsons. Alright? So now, TNA says they're looking to focus on younger talent. I'm going to read you what he was here on 24wrestling.com, which is the source we got it from. Amongst TNA wrestling officials, there has been talk of changing the focus from big-name veteran stars of yesteryear to the younger performers in the organization. One source stated that members of Fortune, AJ Styles, James Storm, Robert Roode, and Kazarian would be among the top babyfaces in the company, and that it would be interesting to see what happens with the contracts of Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, as well as people like Rhino and Eric Bischoff even, come up. And however, the source added that while creative is behind the proposition, plans could easily change. So it pretty much means, since TNA never sticks to one plan originally, as we saw with the main event Mafia come back, because they can't hold their shit down. The thing is, that it's probably going to happen. They probably are going to focus on younger talent. But they said the source feels that Impact's ratings in coming weeks will be the deciding factor in whether the company begins focusing on younger talents. The key is the ratings, the source stated. Dixie Carter panics when the ratings dip. If it moves 2 points, she'll panic. The source explained that if Impact's ratings fall 1 point, as they did last week, from 1.3 to a 1.2, the company's creative direction stays course. However, the feeling is that the Carter tends to overreact when the ratings slide down 2 points. The source was Pro Wrestling Torch. So yeah, that's TNA's main plan right now, and you can kind of see, I'm gonna direct you guys into see. I want you guys hear how desperate they actually are for younger talent. They're even going into the Divas division, the TNA Knockouts. It's a really stupid name for a Divas division. I don't know why you call them Knockout, but okay. If you guys all remember from NXT Season 3, which was the All Divas edition, where it was all girls, there was one girl on there that actually didn't make it onto the first show. She was dropped before the show even aired. She was going to be Vicky Guerrero's protege, or her rookie, or whatever. And her name was Isis the Amazon. And they called her Isis the Amazon because she is 6'9". I mean, damn, that's a tall ass woman. But here's the thing. I'm gonna read you what TNA is saying. Isis the Amazon, a 6'9" woman who was to have appeared as the protege of Vicky Guerrero on the 3rd season of WWE's NXT, wrestled a dark match against Florida independent women's wrestler Leva Bates prior to Tuesday night's TNA Impact taping in Florida, Orlando, Florida. Though her in-ring abilities are considered horrible, like absolutely horrible. She can't wrestle at all. The reason she tried to get into wrestling, she never liked wrestling before, but the woman is 6'9". Who else is gonna hire her? And that's kind of creepy. A woman should not be that fucking tall. Anyway, so her in-ring abilities are considered horrible. The feeling is that she would be offered at least a short-term role with TNA wrestling. However, the organization's female performers, the TNA Knockouts, collectively made it clear backstage at this week's television tapings that they would not work with her if she is signed. Company sources indicate ISIS garnered major heat among the locker room due to how she carried herself backstage, as if she is already a big star in the wrestling industry. I've never seen a guy or a girl rub the locker room this much the wrong way, said a TNA source. What do you think about ISIS, the Amazon, you quiet man?
Oh, yeah, sorry, just having a rough day. I don't care about TNA, like at all. I just don't care about TNA.
Honestly, all I'm talking about TNA is like all the terrible shit they're doing. Look, another thing here.
They are dying. TNA is
dying very hard.
They're
and
falling apart.
They will likely lose their biggest star right now, Jeff Hardy, very soon, because he's been in court the past few months over a huge drug thing. I'm going to show you guys like what all he had. Lawmen found 262 doses of Vicodin prescription painkillers, 108 Soma prescription pills, 55 milliliters of anabolic steroids, a residential amount of powder cocaine, and drug paraphernalia when they searched Hardy's home after a tip in 2009. It's actually been a few years. They postponed it back to March 21st, and when you have, there's been drug bust in wrestling before, but goddamn, 262 doses of Vicodin? Are you fucking kidding me? That's a lot of freaking drugs. I mean, and then not only is it just the Vicodin and the Soma and stuff like cocaine and all that, he also had 55 milliliters of anabolic steroids. The thing wrestling has become famous for being full of steroids.
Yeah.
TNA has never been in the news for that. They don't have that kind of media in them. That's one of the things that keeps them alive. That's good for them. But now with Jeff Hardy, he's now been exposed as a guy with 55 fucking milliliters of anabolic steroids. The media is going to be on that shit. They're going to be on that shit so fucking fast. And Jeff Hardy's going to fucking jail. They're losing the biggest star. And you know what? I'll tell you one thing. Matt Hardy is a poser, and he's a package deal with Jeff Hardy. If Jeff Hardy's gone, Matt Hardy is going to follow suit. He ain't going to be there much longer. So yeah, like I was saying, all this stuff today. Also this Sting. Sting was officially removed from the TNA roster on the website as of yesterday. So, yeah, pretty much everything has gone to shit within this week for TNA. It's ironic because everything just got so much fucking better with WWE, and everything just went to straight fucking shit with, TNA. I don't even like The Rock, but if he gets our ratings up over TNA, we're already way over TNA, way fucking over TNA. But I don't like The Rock, but, if he's gonna help us, fuck it. That's what I say. But there's more to it than most people are thinking. TNA is just going to die very soon, and I'm probably not even giving 10 years. I'm going to say 6. 6 is my thing. All right.
6 years? Oh, it's going to be so less than that.
The thing is, wrestling businesses, even one as weak as TNA, is they are very, very stubborn to quit, because it's not just like. Wrestling is a bigger thing than like football. People don't just put their knee down and give up. It's not like that. You're gonna keep trying. And TNA, we're all seeing how hard they're trying, but they keep failing.
The Raw with The Rock.
Well, we're gonna make it next part.
Okay, alright, go.
I'll put that there. See you guys. Oh yeah. New catchphrase. Enough said.